Empress Fiona. With the Empress established in sovereignty, and Witchy-Poo anchoring temporal depth, warrior Princess Lily introduces the second pole of active rule. This is not merely the arrival of force, it is the completion of a governing pair. Across cultures, myth and history alike often place authority in dual form, king and priest, ruler and general, sovereign and executor. Here, the pairing takes shape as Empress and Warrior Princess, siblings whose roles are distinct, yet structurally inseparable. The title matters. Lily is not a rogue combatant, nor a wandering hero. She is princess as well as warrior. Her action arises within legitimacy. Her force belongs to the court. This prevents the narrative from slipping into the solitary hero model. Power here is not concentrated in a single conquering figure, but distributed across complementary functions. In many traditional societies, the ruler embodies order, while another figure, often martial, defends or enacts that order. The pairing preserves balance. If the sovereign represents continuity and law, the warrior represents boundary and response. In this saga, Fiona's containment and Lily's readiness operate in tandem. One stabilizes, the other protects. The sibling dimension intensifies this structure. This is not an alliance of convenience, but a shared origin. The royal sisters do not compete for the throne. Their authority arises in co-presence. Mythically, sibling pairs often represent polarity held in kinship, strength without schism, difference without rupture. The dyad resists the narrative of rivalry that so frequently animates royal tales. Jungian language might describe this pairing as differentiated functions within a larger psychic whole. The sovereign and the warrior archetypes existing in mutual support rather than opposition. Lily's intensity does not threaten the Empress. It renders her sovereignty credible. Containment requires protection. Protection requires containment to define its purpose. Importantly, this introductory song does not dramatize combat. Lily's power is named as capacity rather than displayed as spectacle. This restraint aligns with the saga's broader ethic. Force is justified and decisive when necessary, but it is not entertainment. The introduction establishes muscle without indulging in violence. Joseph Campbell's heroic model centers the lone warrior who departs, endures ordeal, and returns transformed. Warrior Princess Lily refuses that isolation. Lily does not depart from the court to discover herself. She is already embedded within it. Her identity is relational, not quest-driven. Within Volume 1's architecture, this song completes the initial court formation. The Empress governs. Witchy-Poo grounds the lineage and instruction of the royal sisters. Lily embodies the capacity to act when governance must be defended. The mythic weight of the saga now rests on balance rather than assent. In the closing impression, Warrior Princess Lily stands as necessary counterpart rather than challenger. The court's stability depends upon her presence. Authority here is dual without division. The Empress and the Warrior Princess form a ruling pair whose coherence prevents both tyranny and chaos. With Lily's introduction, the saga's governing symmetry becomes visible.